We're trying to document the life of this little feral guy because he's had such an interesting and hard life. And I moved into a house. There were lots of cats in the yard. Some of them got taken out of here as kittens. This one wanted to stay with his mom. He's been a mama's boy his entire life. He had two sisters. One was sickly. She came inside. The other one disappeared on Memorial Day. And it was really sad because his mom had disappeared. His dad had disappeared. They're all gone. And they're probably trapped or killed by now. And there are miles and miles of woods here. And they used to run. And now he's been brought inside because after his last sister disappeared, he just got very upset and wouldn't eat. And when he stopped eating, he got very sickly and then he got sicker. And I tried to trap him. He wouldn't get in the trap. And finally, about 6 months of trying this, my neighbor called and said he's under her house crying all the time. So I went and put the trap out again and he came in it and he was really sickly looking, like maybe he had rabies or something. And I was so happy when he recovered. I worked with him really carefully for a month and he recovered and he had hookworms, which his sister had. And we wouldn't have known that was the right treatment if it hadn't taken so much time and so much effort. She was tested and that was what was wrong with her. And he's been fine since then. I mean, very fine. His sister was tested. She never had FIV, FELV. So I just do keep him separate, and I've been trying to get him to be friendly. Recently, he's not very friendly or excited or happy. And his personality changed after his sister disappeared, and I wondered if he wasn't poisoned or shot. He had a foot injury that seems to keep on opening. He's got a huge kennel. It's, 6 feet long, 2 stories. His poop box is way on the other end and it's a room into itself. This is just a outside kennel connected to it where he would not use the bed. So finally I got mad because I read that the feral trapping programs weren't being accepted by the local sheriff. And there's so much gunshot around here. I couldn't put him out again because he's all alone this time. And he doesn't move too quickly and he's too quiet. He's only 3 or 4 years old. So we decided to keep him inside until I can get him to become a friendly. There has nothing been friendly about him the last year. And I decided after the recent news of what's happening in TNVR around here, which is bad news, that he was going to have to get friendly. He and I are going to be having long conversations. I took him out of the kennel. He had to be rounded up, like herded into another kennel to go take a bath. And since he had his bath, he seems to be a lot better and happier. It might have been what I was spraying the room with because I could never get a topical on him. And I found a way to put a topical on him in a cage in the bathtub after he took his bath. And he's been real quiet and not too bad. He was losing a little hair. I think that's maybe a reaction to the other spray I had sprayed on his bedding. So anyway, you look at it. This is his first time sleeping in this bed, which I made for him. I'm going to try to get up. I have an injury. Oh, God. We did this before. He wouldn't sleep in the bed, and I showed pictures of him not sleeping in the bed. Well, now he is sleeping in the bed. It's just a box. Usually it's either a Walmart box or a Chewy box. I change them out, and he likes to have the covering so he feels like he's hiding. And I talk to him a lot more lately, and he eats very good food, and he's looking very healthy physically. He looks very healthy. And if he gets mad at me, he goes up to the second story, runs up and down the stairs, and it's actual stairs that you can kind of see. Well, I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah, they're actual stairs that you would buy at Home Depot, only they were made by my neighbor who's a carpenter, and they were slightly off for one of his jobs, so I bought them really cheap. And goes right up the side of his kennel. He's got a second floor. The second floor is just all open. He can sit in it and, growl or get mad at me. And so right now he's just being real quiet. We're trying to, this is a step up because the last time I shot him, he was hiding in a corner. He was really unhappy. I didn't know what I was going to do to him. I just didn't know what I was going to do with him. And then when I found out I was losing my options, he couldn't go. There's no barn program, that I just got really more aggressive. He did not like his bath. We videotaped that too to put online. Today we're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to give him some teeth scrubbing stuff and put some Orajet on the toothbrush, which is a gel. And he's getting some good food. My guys eat good because we can't afford a lot of doctor bills, so we can't afford cheap, bad food. I just do a lot of hunting online for marketing, good marketing promotions that get us food. And he is so adorable. His name is Itsy. And he was like one of the first TNVR'd cats by the local no-kill group at even before they became, officially the no-kill group. But it's just the conditions here are pretty bad in this county, and there's no way I can see him going out again. Itsy, see, my bowl's empty. It's time to get some good soup for lunch. I'm going to get something good, right? He doesn't do good with toys, but I've decided we're going to have a new thing where I'm going to try different toys like every week. He doesn't adapt really well to new things, so I'm going to give him some time with a new toy and see how it goes. Itsy, Itsy, say goodbye. Itsy, come on, Itsy, come on. You're so adorable. Say goodbye. You're so nice. Except when you're mad at me, then you growl and hiss like a crazy kitty. We want to get to be friendly, you and me. We're even going to have another bath next month. That's pretty traumatic, huh? But it seems to, it worked this time, made him a lot better. He's a lot nicer looking. He's a lot more relaxed. So I think, whatever it is, it worked really well. And we are not putting that spray back on. But if I can bathe him and then give him the topical while he's in the kennel, I think we're going to be working a lot better here. He positively does not like that Capstar. He'll go through 3 or 4 of them. I'll put them in the food. I'll try all kinds of things. He won't eat it. The food will sit there for like over a day and he won't eat anything. So the topical is definitely the way we have to go in case anybody else out there is trying to train a cat. If anything happens to me, I haven't been feeling well lately. I just want these videos to show, he can be a great guy. He just needs some help in a place that's safe. We do not have a safe area. The gunshot has really been terrible. I've been calling the sheriff's department because it's increased. And it's not just somebody, it's somebody out to get something, not just somebody practicing in their backyard. Okay, guy, see you later. Bye.